So
You
over the years, I would say I generally go to DC at least once a year. United Fresh, and then always had a Washington Public Policy Conference meeting annually, and then IFPA has continued that and really grown it to get more input from the industry. So I've always attended that annually, as well as with Florida Fruit and Vegetable, which is a association near and dear to me. We have had some fly-ins over the years around specific things. A couple years ago, I was lucky enough to get to go testify in front of the Senate Judiciary Committee about the ag workforce and the need for having labor reforms. So, I've been to DC a lot, and it's easy to get up there and be real frustrated. And I was making the comment that it costs so much to go, and you're taking not just the expense of it, but taking time away from your family and from harvest. We're going a really busy time of the year for me, and it's right in the middle of our harvest. It's so hard to be away. Um, so it's easy to kind of fall in that. Or is it really viable, or value, provide enough value, or really getting enough benefit out of it? But I really feel like out of all those trips this year, there just seems to be more consensus around we have to do something. It truly seems like a nonpartisan issue. All of our stances. I mentioned the labor and the farm bill and nutrition and trade. Those are all honestly from a domestic producer standpoint, those are nonpartisan issues. And so I think you talk to both sides of the aisle and you come away feeling like it's good, or there's a real need to make some changes. And then also from the executive side on the administration level, obviously they have made that. They've called it out. The president has specifically mentioned ag labor a couple of times now within the last 6 to 8 weeks. Most recently, uh, right when we returned from DC that following Monday, he made the comment during a press conference that we have to do something for ag. He made the same comment to the ag secretary Rollins, and then also the DHS secretary about during a cabinet meeting, says we have to do something to help our farmers. And and Secretary Rollins has made the comments about farmers first, and we need to support, and basically saying we need to support our domestic producers. And there's been a lot so there's some positive traction there, I feel like. The Secretary Rollins also made the comment publicly this week. I think it was actually at a Western Growers event, but made the comment that there was going to be some H2A proposals or changes or reforms or something coming soon. So she hinted at that it was kind of on the agenda. Obviously, new administration, a lot of them are just getting settled into their roles at these different agencies. And so there's that takes some time, but there's a lot of sense of urgency around it. I mean, we need it. I mean, I think there's been other times we've gone to DC and say we have to do something, we have to do something. But the state of the ag economy as a whole in this country right now, we need some help. We need some relief. And I say we need some help. We need some relief from the regulatory side, and not having having this kind of unsustainable workforce situation is not good. So we're not asking for help as much as we are just kind of asking to help kind of get out of our way and let us do what we're best at, and give us a program that works, give us some reforms, help us on some of the research parts of the farm bill. That's the kind of help that we need. We're not asking for direct subsidies and that sort of thing like other parts of ag get. But it's um, but we need some help in some other aspects. And I made the comment that we're not asking for help as much as we're asking to quit hurting us, because some of the from the adverse effect wage rate standpoint, the timing of it for us in the Southeast and Florida in the wintertime is just so uh, it's so damaging because we are making our deals. I mean, we're working on our planning schedules and our what crops we're going to have right now for the fall and the winter, and we're getting seed in. We're going in the greenhouse soon for that, and we don't know what labor rate we're going to have to pay here coming up, literally in just right when we get started harvesting the crop. So it's and that's not a good, because it's such a big part of our production. We need to be able to go to our customers and tell them what things are going to cost. And labor being such a big piece of it, we don't even know until the crop's already in the ground.